this is the DJI 360 that I just picked up. There's me turning. You can see the shot line maybe, because this is a live preview I'm looking at on my phone. Yeah, this is it's a little bit better than the GoPro. Kind of like this. Yeah, so this rant is gonna be, oh, it's not a rant, that's what they're gonna call it. It's a schizo rant. It's schizo. We're gonna use the enemy's language and call them crazy. We're gonna use the people's language that want to kill us and put us on drugs that have never been tested fully in humans, and we have no idea what they do. We're gonna use those people's language to describe this guy. And these are Dixielanders doing this stuff. These are all Dixielanders. Losers from Dixie that lost the war. Good for nothing losers that are using this language to describe me. It doesn't necessarily have to be me. It could be anyone. It could be anyone. This is what they do. You schizo. You're using the enemy's language. You haven't given this person a blood test, an objective medical test. James Knox should know this, seeing as he's going to school for legal profession, so he should know that the doctors haven't given you a objective medical test, whether that be a blood test, not to test for drugs, because they wouldn't be looking for drugs. If they were looking for a mental disorder, they would be looking for screwed up, supposedly neurotransmitters. But the chemical imbalance hypothesis has been disproven. This is considered general knowledge at this point. So, that's been disproven. I get my Crocs off, damn. So that's been disproven. So one, you haven't been given an objective medical test. Two, in a lot of these cases, the person is there under duress. That is a legal terminology, but for some reason it doesn't matter in the case of mental health. Somebody has an eval. It doesn't matter in that case. The person is being taken to a place against their will, against their rights, their bodily autonomy being violated, till they're stripped down naked, without a warrant, or even a charge of what crime, or had their rights read to them, or what charge they're being accused of committing. And then they're taken to this place. It's often bright lights. They're sleep deprived. They're being jostled by men with guns. Well, but there's no. It doesn't matter. Your brain doesn't think like that when you're under stress or sleep deprived. You're just gonna see guys with guns, and they're taking you there, and you haven't been accused of a crime. A lot of cases, you know you haven't committed a crime, and it's your loved ones that are doing it, saying, "Oh, you're concerned," so you're even more confused. So again, that's two. So no objective medical test. Two, you're under duress. Three, you're often talking with people who, no, most of the time, I'd say 99% of the time, they are the enemies. They would consider James Knox and Will Martin and the other idiot I was talking to, they would consider them crazy just by the mere fact that they're chuds, and these guys know this. That's why they have internet handles and follow OPSEC. So once again, one, no objective medical test. Two, you are under duress. Three, it's your enemies, so they have a vested interest in destroying you. Four, the time that the investigation is taking place is usually, we're talking minutes rather than hours or days or weeks. It's literally usually a 5-minute. I don't want to say conversation. Usually in these cases, it's the so-called medical professional is yelling and screaming at the person that has been brought in, and they're basing their assessment of them upon third parties. And you're not even having a conversation with them. You're just getting yelled and screamed at and looked at. And then they shuffle out of the room and they go write something down on a piece of paper, which has no bearing on what was said in the room. And somebody's gonna say, "Oh, well, nobody believes you." No, you can go ask anyone that this happens to. So if you don't believe me or anyone else, you're essentially calling them liars. And I would challenge you, James Knox, to go talk to one. I know they exist in Tennessee, but I think you yell a little bitch. And because you know damn well if you go and recite case law to them, they're going to call you crazy and take you away and destroy your life and future. And it's not funny and it's not a joke. And both you and Will Martin are losers. And it's not just, oh, well, we're just no, it's not just you guys. You're everywhere out in meat space. And it's at the point where you've lost the right. You've literally lost the right to breathe, to have rights, to own property. If you think people like me do not deserve to be heard or a fair assessment of what happened to us. I've posted the proof of what happened to me containing blatant lies by the police, and I will be out here. I'm on Old Orchard Beach. You can send the cops out here to find me. I'll get in their face. I don't no longer give a fuck, because you got these 20-something kids walking around with guns strapped to their fucking hips that know nothing about the world, with the powers to destroy people's fucking lives. And they probably see me in my car. Oh, he's got a copy of Nazi Moon in there. Oh, he's got a history book. He's got Thomas Jefferson's notes on the state of Virginia. He must be a crazy person. He's on drugs. That's how they talk, and then they just gaslight you. So I challenge you, Will Martin and James Knox. You're not internet randos. Everyone knows you're not internet randos. You're just brain-dead, stupid loser assholes from Dixieland that need a lesson in the real world for once in your fucking worthless, sad, worthless fucking lives. And men like me are all owed apologies, restitution, free shit for the rest of our fucking lives for the hell we've been through, telling the truth about psychiatric violence, because that's what it is. And all the evidence is out there. You can go look it up for yourself. If you're not, you're being willfully ignorant of it. You're being willfully ignorant. And you're victim blaming and you're abusing people is what you're doing. And you're fucking gutless cowards. And you have your head in the sand. Oh, well, it doesn't directly. Yes, it does. Those drugs are in the water supply. Those, if I went out here in the ocean, right now, bet you there's a shipping container out here in the ocean that fell off a boat out here in these waters, and you could find in that shipping container probably pharmaceuticals, and you'd be able to find those drugs, and that's just there. We're not even getting to the municipal water supply, and this isn't a conspiracy theory or schizo. You can go look this up, and you calling people that is a dismissal tactic rather than you engaging with the issue like grown adult fucking men and using the hyoid bone that God gave you and the brain that God fucking gave you. Because you're fucking narcissistic pieces of shit. Okay, that's what it is. And now it's all switched to, and I'll have to record this another day because the battery's getting low on this, because I just got it, so I'm testing it. And I want the battery to be a little bit charged up, because I got to charge, because this, as you can see, the sun's going down here. So I'm going to have to charge it. I'm going to have to let the battery on, because it only comes with one battery. Why didn't you get more, dude? Why didn't you get more? Let's just criticize people. And then some idiot says, oh, why didn't you get more, dude? Because I got it. It's brand new. I wanted to test it. And this is probably a lot better ballsy video than anyone else would have made on their first trip. So, what it's going to be is, oh yeah, why don't you have the battery? Well, yeah, because I got to order them. It takes them a couple days to get to me. And I didn't realize it only came with one. Ooh, what we fucking do? So it's got one. Yeah, and now I got 11% battery. Yeah, only 10% battery. And I want to test the night mode when the sun goes down more. I got it on now. It's about the same. I can tell by the little screen here. It's about the same. So anyway, that's why I'm going to cut the video short. But yeah, you can go look all this up. It does directly affect you, so therefore you should care. There's no excuse for you not to be talking about this, because they're literally murdering your fellow countrymen with these drugs. And they told me that anthropology. You're telling me anthropology is a fucking conspiracy theory, and I literally posted proof of me having the degree in anthropology. So you can't. And any way you square it, you're defending evil people. You're not men. You're little boys. You're low testosterone faggots, and everyone knows it. And you just want to get drunk and watch fucking sports ball. And James Knox, he's scared. He's scared because he knows that I have him. He knows I have him. And he's scared because he knows that if he's exposed, he has no real world skills. He'll be screwed. That's why I went to be a lawyer, but we won't get into that. So you have to. So they're basically pussies. That's what it is, because they're scared to talk about it. And the case has been laid that it's a pseudoscience, and you better grow up, boys. Start talking about it. Otherwise, white men are going to go to the way of the dodo. Have a nice night. Look at that ocean. Fucking beautiful out there. Look at that. There's sharks out there somewhere too. They'll fucking eat you. Fucking beautiful. Look at that. Have a nice night.